Hey guys, sorry to bring you straight into this, but I don't have intro or anything like that yet for this channel. So, and it's not really the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is basically an update video and a video just to put something up there and tell you guys what to expect in the future of my channel. Because I know some of you are coming here from my Twitch channel, others of you are coming here from Unvanquished, and both of you guys, love you both for supporting me. But some of you might be confused as to what the content is on my channel, what you can expect as content from my channel in the future, and I thought I'd clear that up a little bit because it's kind of hard to get word out to every single subscriber all at once. Like it's just a really difficult thing. So this is just an update video basically. This gameplay that you're watching in the background, this is a lobby that we did, and basically I had been playing the game all day, so my aim was really warmed up, and I was really impressed about how well I did as scout. And this is also gonna form as a segue about one of the topics that I'm planning on speaking about. But I did really well in this game, and I have what 40 hours total as the scout class. It was totally unexpected of me. My friends were impressed with me. Everyone was really impressed with me. I thought I did pretty well. That wasn't your Steam message. That was me. Don't go ahead and check your Steam. But basically I just did really well. My other scout and I just basically dominated the entire game single-handedly. Like he and I, we would just get together and just destroy the other team. And one of the reasons being, I think the main reason why we would attribute this is they just didn't have a flank. Like, we were just able to roam around and walk around and do whatever the hell we wanted to, and whenever that's possible, scouts just destroy everything. And that's part of the reason why I'm going to be talking about this mod that I'm making, or that I'm planning on making, or have plans for making. That's basically just a way, like, how I vision balancing TF2. There's going to be more information about that, but the big information that you need to know, and this is also like in terms of plans for the future, I plan on working on this quite a bit, but basically it's become like a Twitch thing for me. Every Saturday, my Twitch viewers, my loyal Twitch viewers, we will go in and start working on this Word document. And the Word document, basically what it is it's just a list of it's a list that says scout, soldier, pyro, and then has all of their weapons, and says it's basically what I would change to those weapons, what I would change to the class in general to make them balanced and ready for a competitive format. Because the way it is right now, even though a lot of people think that the game is very balanced right now, it's definitely not true. There are a lot of weapons and items that are way more viable than others, and that you would really be missing out if you decided to choose any other. And that's kind of the whole inspiration behind this whole thing, is I want to get that all going, and I want to get it all balanced, so that if you were to go into a competitive game using this mod, you would see anyone using anything. Or you would see in a certain situation someone using this, and in another certain situation someone using this. And so I really like the idea of different weapons and stuff. I think that's a really good idea. I think that giving up some for other benefits is always an awesome idea, because it lets people cater to their own playstyle, you know? It doesn't force people to play a specific way. And I think that's one of the most unique things about Team Fortress 2, is that you're able to play the game how you want to play it, right? The game just doesn't take itself too seriously. And that's one of the greatest things about the game. But yeah, the idea is we're going to balance everything, make it all balanced, and once we finish our initial ideas about that, the plan right now is to host a Reddit thread about it, see how much support it gets, see if it catches Valve's eye. Also, get input from the Reddit community, because they're really they talk about the game all the time, like 24/7 of their of their life. It's insane how much dedication those guys have to the game. But also major props to them, and I'm totally willing to listen to their advice and everything like that, in terms of gameplay and what they want to see in a mod. And then the next plan after that would probably be to mod it, make a server, and invite my stream viewers and everyone to the server. That would be the pipe dream, so to speak. And so that's taking place every single Saturday. There's no specific time, but I'm planning on making like a Steam page or something like that, so that I can alert people whenever I'm streaming, instead of just changing my name to twitch.tv/Comet_, because it seems like if someone doesn't have me added, there's no way that they're gonna know, besides if they check Steam or if they check Twitch, and I just don't want that to be the case. I want to let as many people know as I can. Plus, my friends list is starting to get pretty full, considering I'm adding like every single one of my viewers. So eventually, it's gonna get full, and eventually that day's gonna come where I'm gonna have to make it anyway. So I think sooner is better than later, right? So yeah, that's that for that update. And in case you couldn't tell from that, I am streaming just about every single day. I've made like a little personal goal for me to stream every single day. I've gotten like 10 or so dedicated viewers, and that's so honoring. Like, I love it. I love the dedicated viewers to my channel, and for some reason, you know, Team Fortress 2 has that opinion of it, like it's all for kids and like bronies and anime lovers or whatever. Like, I really don't get like the worst of the Team Fortress 2 community in my chat. Like 99% of the time, the people that are in my chat are very intellectual people with jobs and understand the game, that are really interesting people and always have something to bring. And so thank you goes out to all of them, all my dedicated stream viewers. Man, you guys are awesome. So on a side note, if you're someone that comes to my channel from the Unvanquished team, or from the Unvanquished game, this is basically a warning that probably not all of my videos are going to be Unvanquished from now on. I plan on doing a lot of updates with Team Fortress 2 and similar videos to this. Like, this video was inspired by a YouTuber named Mr. Paladin. Basically, all he does is he uploads spy gameplay and talks over it. And that's just my idea or that's just how I thought the best way to get all this information out to everyone would be. And yeah, like, so if you're coming from the Unvanquished game, I'm sorry that this isn't Unvanquished, but you can definitely expect Unvanquished content. It'll probably be coming out a little bit slower than any Team Fortress 2 content that I do put out, because it's so much easier to get a game of Team Fortress 2 in, and I'm sure you guys will completely understand that, considering like most of the games that I will get of Unvanquished will only be on Sundays. Not all of them will be balanced and good and perfectly fun. So, you know, it's really kind of it's going to prove to be an effort, but I'm going to try and put that effort in, because I really love Unvanquished. And if you're coming from the Team Fortress side, or from my stream, Unvanquished is an amazing game. What can I say? Check it out at unvanquished.net. They have an amazing, loyal community there. The forums are wonderful, well made, and the game is well made and wonderful. It's super fun, fast paced. If you like Team Fortress 2, you're gonna love it. It's very similar to Natural Selection. It's based off of the Gloom mod, and that's about all I can tell you. It's just an asymmetrical shooter, that alien versus humans endeavor, right? It's really fun though, and I would definitely consider at least trying it if you're from Team Fortress. Because, you know, if you're getting a little bit bored of Team Fortress or need something fresh, it's definitely a fresh game to play, and it's so fun. Although, a little forewarning, if you do download the game and join it, there's not a lot of people playing the game. I would hope that changes in the future, but at the moment, the only games that you'll really get are on Sundays. So if you play on Sundays, or if you plan on downloading the game, make sure you play on Sundays so you can get those actual games in with actual players that are good and can give you advice and can help you. And you know, there's no tutorial to the game because it's still pretty early in development. It's still an alpha. So feel free to ask questions. If I'm there, I probably will be there. Feel free to ask me questions. I would love to answer all of your questions that you would have for the game and everything like that. And yeah, that's about it. All I have for Unvanquished. This gameplay is just absolute destruction for a while, for 4 rounds, and you'll see that they start to come back here. I really don't know the reason why, but they basically took a heavy from their last back to ours and ended up winning the round. So you'll see that. We thought that was absolutely crazy. We were laughing about it in Mumble while we were having this game. But yeah, this game's basically just utter demolition of the other team. Like they just let us get in, and our scouts just rain havoc. You'll see just about every single round on our top scorer, it'll be me or the other scout. And the other scout, his name is Sloth. He's super good. I met him recently. He doesn't play for a competitive team. I don't know why. He goes 50-5 this game. Probably the best performance I've ever seen in a scout ever. I don't think I've ever seen a scout have that good of a KD or like like that amount of kills for that amount of deaths like ever in my entire time of playing Team Fortress. Like I was absolutely dumbstruck. Although, like, to be fair, the skill difference in this game is pretty big. Like, our team is definitely Silver Plus, and their team is probably not even quite there on average. So I don't know. The main thing that I really liked about this gameplay is that I did well as Scout, and I never play Scout. I think the reason being is because I warmed up my aim, and it just felt like I was hitting every single shot that should have hit. I normally feel that way. Like, I normally have that feeling like this shot should have hit and that shot should have hit. But this time, all of those shots that should have hit, they were hitting. And it felt really good to play the class. It felt really rewarding. And I think that's one of the cool things about Scout, is that it's a really rewarding class to play because it rewards you for having really good aim. But in the mod that we're making, chances are you can expect a Scout nerf. Scout's just too good against every single class. So some sort of damage penalty or spread penalty on the stock might be something simple enough to make it to where they're still very good, but the Scout isn't too good against every class. You know what I mean? Scout just doesn't have a counter in this game like a Pyro is to a Spy or like a Sniper is to a Heavy. Like, there's no true counter to the Scout, and this gameplay just really demonstrates that, like, to the T. I mean, the lack of their flank is definitely true, and it's definitely present throughout the entire game. But this is like destruction, and I feel like if I was playing Soldier, I wouldn't have done nearly as good as I did, right? You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't have been able to go on such a tear if I were to be playing Soldier. And so that's one of the reasons why I wanted to showcase this, is just because I felt like during this game I felt like almost invincible. And you could see that half the time when I'm going up, I'm not getting a buff, I'm just running straight into the battle and DMing people, because what intention, like, what reason would I have not to at this point? Like, I'm just going in and getting kills, and that's just how it's been for the entire game, and it's worked for the entire game so far. So I don't really know, but yeah, this game especially made me think that change that we decided early on the change log. I think that's why it was probably a good idea adding it. But yeah, other than that, I've been pretty busy recently in terms of my actual life. I've had a lot going on. I've been going to the doctor a lot because of my ADHD. I had to get that, like, diagnosed and then actually given, like, medication for it. So that was a big change in my life, and ADHD medication is crazy stuff, guys. So I don't know. It's crazy stuff. So that's been changing my life. It's been hard to adapt to that kind of stuff. Um, but I think that I'm getting a lot more used to it now that I've been using it for about a month. So that's always good. And then I also feel um, like overall it's making a good difference in my life, and with helping me get through everything that I need to do, like no unfinished projects or anything like that that I used to have. None of those big problems are coming up. And then in terms of my family, I've been visiting my family the last month. I visited my family for an extended period of time. I streamed a tiny bit, maybe like 1 or 2 hours a day, which hasn't been what I've been doing. I've been doing like 6 hours a day. I've been trying to, like almost full time, just because I've been enjoying it so much, not because of any other reason. But I just enjoy it a lot. It's been a lot of fun. It's gotten me good intention, or like good reason to get into the game again, to have some more fun with it. But yeah, I also got onto a competitive team for Team Fortress 2 in Silver 6s. I'm going to be playing Medic. So expect to see some videos about that in the future. I'm not exactly sure when, but you'll definitely see some videos about that in the future. Also, at the end of this gameplay, I spent about 4 or 5 hours yesterday practicing Medic in lobbies, because I personally, Medic is, I think, the second lowest. Like, I have the second lowest time on Medic as a class, which is insane because I main Medic in competitive. I just don't play Medic, and somehow I'm really good at the class. People see that, and they invite me to their teams or whatever. But I just don't play Medic, and that's the only way for me to get into competitive is through Medic, because people just see that I have a bunch of experience as Medic and competitive, even though I have way more hours on Soldier or Scout or Demo or whatever. People see that experience on Medic and that 3rd place in Steel. They're like, oh yeah, we got to get this guy. So I'm gonna be playing Medic again in Silver. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, like I was saying, at the end of this video, you'll see a couple clips. One of them was me defending last with my team, and I almost had a really clutch situation. And I could have won it if I shot the arrow. But I was freaking out so much that I pressed the side button on my mouse, and I have 2 side buttons on my mouse. I use them to switch between primary and secondary weapon, because I don't like taking my hand off the movement keys to switch weapons. So I do that to switch weapons, and it's helped me a lot. But at the same time, you'll see it's also kind of a curse sometimes. There's a give and take with just about any change that you make to a game. And so I end up switching to my Uber, and you'll see at the bottom, since I don't have view models on, it's not going to be the most obvious thing. You'll see around once I'm about to shoot the arrow at the dude, and my aim, it would have hit him. I would have hit him. Around once I'm about to switch the aim on the dude, it goes back to Uber, and you'll see the little Uber charge thing or whatever. And then and I was really upset about that. And afterwards, after that clip, I'm gonna be posting an actual. I'm gonna be following up that clip with an actual clutch that I did as Medic, and it was really awesome. Super cool play. I might even try and send it in to Sin, because it was a really awesome play. But yeah, that was the end of this. I'm gonna show the logs, and then I'm just gonna get back into those gameplays and those clutches. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I'm gonna let you guys listen to this gameplay, and I appreciate all the support throughout the past few months, and this has been basically the update video. I thought I'd end this video with a couple fan art for my soldier class made by some of my Twitch viewers. The first one's made by Hoovy the Wizard, I believe, and the second one's made by Nick the Giant. Thank you both for the fan art. Thank everyone for watching, and I appreciate all the support through the last few months, and I hope you guys had a really good Christmas and holidays and New Year's.